air came on. That made me feel so much better. Peace, YouTube. My name is Goddess Shonda Erzulie. This is my very first YouTube video. I am so excited and was a little bit nervous, and then the air kicked on. That's just how the ancestors watch out for me. So I don't have time to be, nervous. I'm just going to do an introductory of myself and a little bit about my superpower, which is love. I'm Ajay. I'm a light worker. I'm a serial entrepreneur. And I did not come to teach you. I came to love you. Love will teach you. I operate in the highest energy that exists in the universe, and that is love. So I'm definitely going to be talking about it. Probably just more for the most part in this video. I have so many other subjects to cover, but they all are relative. And I just want to be able to give you that. So that's why I'm here. The ancestor, Dr. Sebi, has a video, and it says, the one thing you want, he says, the one thing you want to do is love. And that love should begin with you. Once you love you, you love the whole world. It's easy. It's delicious to love everybody and everything. I watched that video like 1,000 times because it resonated in my soul so deep. Just fireworks were going off inside of me. I was titillated. And I want other people to feel that way too. So that is why I am definitely here to journal this experience and to get this all out. Love is really not very popular subject. It's extremely underrated, but it is so powerful. It is healing. It is refreshing. It makes people anew. It gives you so much peace and so much joy, and I wouldn't trade it for anything else. And it wasn't easy to get here, I can't, I'm not going to put any false information out or be fake, because it took some work. It took some selfishness and some selflessness and a lot of reflection. I think that's what mirrors are all about, is looking back at yourself and being able to, tell yourself the truth and to live in that truth, to live in love and to live in light. And so, yeah, it's amazing. Love is absolutely amazing. I think, or I would encourage everybody to do, if somebody asked me, like, where would I start, practicing self-love, I would say, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Practice the golden rule, right? Like, do unto others, just do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And, because that's a reflection. How you treat people, or, is a reflection of you. The mirror, it's very Goddess Oshun, right? It's very Goddess Erzulie. So, a lot of, I think that our issue in the community of light workers or conscious people or the RBG community is that we don't have or take enough time to have the compassion and understanding of the art of love. And we should. And so I hope that this video journal and this channel will help to empower people to do that. So, but a lot of people just rather be comfortable in misery, unfortunately. It's sad, but it's actually really true. Everybody needs love. Everybody needs an encouraging word, a smile, affirmations, and confirmation. And I think, readings help with that as well. I'm an oracle card reader. I do that as well. I told you I'm a serial entrepreneur, so you're going to hear a lot about me. Oh, I do that. Oh, I do that. But I believe in nation building, and I believe in Black economics, and I believe in being in business for self. So that is why I do what I do. Another major aspect of myself is that I create love ambiance. I do or set up dates, romantic dates and settings. I know gentlemen you guys sometimes aren't the craftiest or most creative people, but you should, you know, hire someone like myself in order to create that ambiance for a lady if you have a special date or a special occasion you want to set up for, such as your honeymoon room, or if you want to have a romantic date or do an intimate proposal. I can definitely help with that. Check me out. I'll provide my number at the end of this video, and I'll put my information on here as well, so that you can contact me if you need my assistance or any services of such. So anyway, the journey to self-love and, you know, to love oneself, it's not easy, like I said. It is really a beginning, though, to a lifelong romance, and you're gonna love it. This place and this space is extremely rewarding in itself. So also, one thing I did not want to leave out about love is that it is the foundation of successful relationships. I don't care what nobody says about it. People will downplay and downgrade love like it's just, you know, it's not important, but it is the most important for yourself and then for other people, and especially to nation build, because we have to have love within our families. We have to practice that, right, within our families first. Then we need to be able to have that love for ourselves and our families in order to operate outside the self and outside the family in social order, right? When we practice love in social order, we meet somebody of the opposite sex and we form successful loving bonds. Then we produce children out of love. And if children have, you know, stable foundations of love and examples of love that permeate in the family, they grow in love and they build the same relationships. That's building and elevating the whole family and the whole bloodline to a higher sense of being. I think that's extremely important. So yeah, we gotta, in order to nation build, to successfully nation build, we have to have love. It has to come from somewhere, because it's going to be constant friction and, you know, and confrontation if there's no love. Women have to love each other, because there are men who have relationships or who've had relationships with other women and they've created children. So the children have to be able to see those relationships. Successful loving relationships must transpire in order to reproduce other loving relationships. Kids in school, in other social environments, with each other, and then they build because they have seen successful relationships and can, you know, form their own special and loving relationships when they become adults. I think that's just kind of common sense. But maybe to some it may be different. Anyway, I'll touch on that. That kind of like will lead, I think, into polygyny or whatever, but I'll touch on that in another video. Anyway, once love is permeated within the family, and we eventually will be older, we need the love from our children when we get older, right? They have to care for us. So we want to give them love so they'll love us back, right? And then at some point, of course, in the cycle of life, we will become ancestors. And what the ancestors have, their genetic makeup is all that we are. We are our ancestors. Everything that they experienced and everything that they went through was in them, and we're living the repercussions and the all of the remnants of that. So our children will do the same when we become their ancestors. So that should be in love. That's why love is just so major and so important. It's such a foundation to all of life. And I don't want to take up too much more of your time. I'm getting ready to go into like 10 minutes of this video. So I just wanted to say thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. And please don't forget subscribe so that you can listen to more of my logic and rants. But it'll be fun. It'll be worth it, I promise. Peace, love, and oneness to you. I hope to see you again.